Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. I can't thank you all enough. You are all amazing. Love you. I love you all, each and every one of you. And yeah, I'm just so grateful. It's unreal. As you can see, I've just received this. I know what it is. It's basically a belated Valentine's Day present for me, so thank you to my other half. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's show you what it is. It was bought on eBay from a company called Jadlam. It should have been delivered yesterday, but Royal Mail being what it is, it didn't, it wasn't. So I've waited in all day again today for it. It's pretty well packed in this bag. I'm struggling a bit because it's a bit too big for the bench. That's the right way out. Struggle. Any ideas? Scissors again. See if I can get it round the right way, I think. Yes! It is a 1/32 F14D F14A Tomcat. Obviously, as you can see, invoice, %10 off next order. But yeah, 1/32 scale trumpeter F14A Tomcat, kit number 03201. Love the box art. Love that. We have plain decals and photo etch on the side. You've got the box art on the end. And there's two schemes to do, which I will probably do that one. Mind you, I do like the black, the Jolly Rogers, so I might do that one. I had a 1/32 Tomcat kit at one point when I got back into the hobby, but I gave it to a very good friend of mine to do because I didn't think I was able to do it justice. But I think now my skills have improved a little bit, so I think I could probably attempt it now and do a half decent job, maybe with weathering and everything. So shall we have a look? See if I can open the box. Trumpeter have done, well, they always do a good job of boxing. The cardboard's quite strong. There we go. Should open like a, I think like a sort of like a suitcase almost. Oh, yeah, I'll need to get a bigger bench. Oh, there we go. Oh, hard plastic. For the fuselage. Boxed parts. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this to one side, because otherwise I can't get to the bench or I can't see over the top. And we'll start having a look. It's not going to be too mega of a kit. There's only 490 parts, I think. Yeah, 490 plus parts. It's got a wingspan of 610.5 millimeters maximum and 316 minimum, so obviously wings extended and wings folded, and a length of just under 600 mil, so 595.5 millimeters. Amazing. So let's have a look at me knocking everything over. Let's put that back there, out of the way. As you can see, sandwiched between two bits of plastic. It's all sellotaped up, so I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to open it up, so I'm not going to be building it just yet, but hopefully I can get it so that you can see some of the surface detail. Can I? No, I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. I'm really excited about this one. Really excited. One of my favourite fighter jets of all time, as with many people, probably because of the film. Top Gun, obviously. Packaging plastic's quite thin, but together like that it's really good. Lovely surface detail, lovely recessed panel lines and rivet detail as well. Look at that. Amazing, excellent. And the walkway is nicely defined. really nice. Then we've got the lower part of the fuselage. Really nice detail again. A little bit of some plastic stuck out, little nub. Couple in different places there will have to be dealt with. It's all really nice, really nice. Even fits together, looks like it fits together nicely as well. I can try and find the locating holes and pins. Like that. Very nice. Very nice. Might need to carry some panel lines round, I think, but other than that, the fit looks good. So that's awesome. Not sure on that one though, mind you. That hole looks like it's a bit small for the peg to go in, so it might need to be addressed when it comes time. Right, we have decals. Now these I won't take out, but there's the Rising Sun, I think it is. Decal set there. USS Carl Vinson, USS Kitty Hawk. Look really nice. Then we have another set or a pack with two big sheets of decals in, which again, I'm sorry guys, but I'm not going to open this. I'm going to leave it sealed and it'll go away until I'm ready to actually make it. Shall we have a look at the instructions? Let's see if I can bring you in a little bit. So on the front, obviously 1/32 scale F-14A Tomcat, item number 03201, read carefully before assembly, all the normal stuff, don't drink the glue, that sort of thing. Tells you what the icons mean. Then we've got 2 pages of decals, sprues. Got your sprue call out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 25 sprues. Obviously, and then you've got your decals, your photo etch, your tyres, and that sort of thing. We start off with the cockpit, as always. Making up the seats, It does give you the colour callouts with it as well, which is good. Then it's on to the actual cockpit itself. The colours for the cockpit, the parts to be fitted, and decals to go on for the 2 instrument panels. Looks good. Pretty straightforward. Then we're into engines. Making up the engine, there is some decent detail, although once the body's closed up you're not going to see any of it anyway. But if you were to put an engine to one side or something like that, then which is a possibility to do as a diorama, then it does hide a good portion of a seam line there, so it's not a bad idea. Then from the engines onto the nose wheel, gives you 2 options, but it doesn't say why you've got the options. I am guessing that that one is normal rolling mode, if you like, and this one I think would be with the shuttle connection for the catapult on the carrier deck. And then we get into the nose, the radar for the nose. Pretty simple enough, but again won't be seen, but has to be there to give the nose that little bit of rigidity, I suppose, in front of the cockpit as well. Then we've got wheels. That's the main wheels. The left undercarriage, white insignia colour. Then the right undercarriage, leg. All well detailed by the seams of things. Straight off the bat, looks okay. Here comes the rain again. Then we've got the mid-air refueling probe. I'm guessing you could probably not have it if you don't want to. Got the nose gear cabin, so making up the wheel well. And the undercarriage going in. I really don't know if I'd want to do that just yet. I'd probably want to leave that until right at the end. Then cockpit, the wheel well. I wouldn't mind putting the actual wheel bay in, but I think I'd want to try and leave the wheel out, the landing gear out of it, if it's possible, and put that in a bit after. But it's something I'll have to look at when we come to it. You can also have it so that you don't have the wheel in at all and have the doors closed. Then we're putting the cockpit, the nose, radar and the wheel assembly into the two fuselage portions of the front, the nose, and a couple of small panels going on. I think that's the steps for the ladders to get up to the cockpit. Then we've got the machine gun, Gatling gun if you like, and the mechanism and everything goes all in the side. The nose you can have so that it's open. I don't think I would. I prefer it with the nose shut. Then it's the left undercarriage bay, making that up, and then the right undercarriage bay, making that up. Then it's putting all the covers and all the bits and bobs onto the nose. I wonder how old this is, because staples are rusty. Right, number 16, you have to remove 2 slithers off the sides and make some holes, although it doesn't say how big the hole is or anything like that. I think that's in the lower part of the fuselage. No, that's in the upper part. And then in the lower part, that says 1.2 mil holes, which is okay there. Remove this part, remove that part, and make holes here and here, but there's no, again, there's no size or anything. I think that might be because they're sort of rectangular holes. I don't think they'll be very big. Right, then we have the lower part of the fuselage with the air intakes going in. Then you flip it over and the engine parts go in with the front part of the intake. Then you've got the left and right vertical stabilizers. Yeah, you're not actually going to see any of that. That's all easy enough. Then we've got the wings. You can have the flaps on the leading and trailing edges either in or out. I believe. That's the left wing and then the right wing. I think this darker colour there, yep, is red. Here comes the rain again. I think here they've already decided what one they were doing because it's got the decals on there already. Which obviously wouldn't go on until right at the end. But pairing up the two halves, the top and upper and lower part of the fuselage. A couple of other bits and pieces going on. I think this works as like a, I'm not sure, but when the wings are retracted or extended, I think they come out and go in as well. And you're attaching the wings with a mechanism for them to retract and extend. But I think if you want to do it, you've got to, by the looks of it from this, there's nothing for them to do. You move one and they both move. I think you've got to move them both. So you've got the engine nozzles, then you've got the arrestor hook and the air brakes for the underneath. The undercarriage doors with a hydraulic ram for those. Then obviously if you're not having the undercarriage down, then you've got the closed doors. Then you've got the outer side doors if you are having the undercarriage down. Couple of extra aerials or pitot tubes and things to go on. A ladder if you want to have the ladder, which I suppose if you can have it on the ground, then you might as well. Then fitting the nose to the fuselage. Then we have the cockpit canopy and the internal parts of the canopy. Then fitting the canopy and the forward part of that canopy where the heads-up display and everything is. Then you've got pylons going on and your weaponry, fuel tanks, aim missiles, and that tells you which ones are which and where to put them. So that's all cool. Then we have colour display sheet, tells you where to put all your decals. Do quite like that. And then you have the two there. Don't know which one to go for yet. Quite like them all, to be honest. So that's that. That's that. And here we have some pylons. This is Sprue V by the looks of it. Either that or it's an upside down A. It's got nice detail, lovely detail along the side of this. I don't know if I can get you a good picture of it or not. But it is nice. Not a lot of detail going on, but there is enough, and it's what there is really nicely done. It's all recessed. Really nice. There's two sprues in this one. I'm only using a pair of scissors because I had them to hand. Hang on a second. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this there, because as it's blank colour, you might be able to see a little better, I don't know, but that might help. Right, I think this is part of the Gatling gun there, part of the nose radar, and the nose radar part there. That's the upper fuselage air brake, I believe. Yeah, there's the nose or the end of the Gatling gun. A couple of more parts for it there. There's the mid-air refueling probe, ladder. Like I say, not a great deal of detail, but what is there is really nice, really crisp. Then on this one, oh, that was Sprue H, by the way, and this one is Sprue G, so G and H in the same bag. So I think these two parts are for the cockpit. I think that part is 2, and this part probably, and this is definitely, that probably is as well. Some nice detail on this part here, along there. Really nice. These two parts here for the swing wings. Back in there. Another 2 sprues in this bag. We have the undercarriage. Really nice wiring, as you can see there, and nice detail for the wheel bays, the undercarriage bays, be the side walls, the front and the rear walls. Then we've got the landing gear doors here and here. I think this is the nose wheel halves. So there, if you see, you've got one down for the carrier shuttle, and that one up for rolling, I guess. And I do believe this is the arrestor hook. Very nice. What have we got here? Again, show you up close the gear bay doors, or the gear bay, should I say, makeup. The only thing is, I hate painting white paint. Hate using white. The undercarriage legs. More parts for the gear bays. loads of really nice detail. Obviously got the two halves of the left leg, two halves of the right leg, or vice versa, left and right, whichever one it is. And the same with these. But really, really nice. It's going to be one I'm really going to enjoy doing this. Really, really enjoy doing it. We have another two sprues. So I am just putting the other bags back in their place. This one's sealed, sellotaped, O-taped. The bag split. Very nice. Obviously been opened and whatever. Right, this has got to be the flaps. I would say. I don't think the wings are that small. And these parts here I think are so that you can have the flaps extended. There is some quite nice detail on there, if you can see that. Then you got the same again, really. Not a lot of detail on those, but what is there is really nice. Really nice recessed panel lines there. And join lines. And that was sprues C and D. I didn't do the last ones, did I? I forgot. Sorry, I apologise for that. Not that you need to know anyway, but or want to know even. Put that back, put the box back on it, the cover, put that back in there, put that in there, and another two sprues in this bag. This one I'll have to open. Oops. This is all about the air intakes. If you can see that. See the air intake ramp. Two halves of that air intake. You've got two halves of this air intake. And the ramp's there. I'm not sure on these two parts, but I think they might be the air brakes for the underside. Then we have the horizontal stabilisers and the vertical stabilisers. Massive. Massive. Absolutely massive. Hopefully I can do a job of do a good job of weathering this, painting it up. That's this one's sprue A and this one's sprue F. If I had a display case when I've done this, this would be in the forefront, I think. I would like also the Tamiya 148 on the carrier deck. That'd be really nice too. But here we've got the exhaust nozzles. We've got the cockpit tub. Bleh. Lovely detail. Let's see if I can get a good view. There, that's better. Loads of buttons, dials, switches in there to do. And we've got the instrument panels. Both of those there. The heads-up display and the dash, if you like, dashboard. These two parts, the forward, I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're air brakes or for manoeuvring or what, I don't know. These two parts go on the rear of the aircraft. Obviously you've got an upper and a lower half. And you've got cover, I think it's part of the covers for the machine gun area. And nose bay doors if you don't want them, if you don't want the gear down. And for a kit that says 490 plus parts, this does seem to be quite a bit, although the parts are massive. Now we come on to the nose of the aircraft. Lovely detail. Lovely recessed panel lines and rivets and riveting detail. Hopefully you can see that. And you've got the joining part of the fuselage, if you like. Some of the missiles go, or weaponry goes. Got the two pieces that cover the mechanism for the wings, for the swing part of the wings. These two, and these two parts cover parts of the engine. Really, really nice. There's the rivet detail again. Although I think I should be able to make a good job of this. I'm still a bit nervy about doing it. Strange, isn't it? It's really weird. But mind you, I'm like that with all builds. So, oh, nice. These two parts are the covers, flaps, curtains that I don't know, I suppose they protect the mechanism for the swing wing, made out of soft rubber. It's really nice because the wing actually slides in between, well, underneath like the curtain bit there, I think, along that edge. It's really, so that's a nice touch, because it is a different colour. It is to be painted a different colour. so that's nice. Then we have weaponry. Switching to sidewinders, if that's indeed what they are, I don't know. I'm not an ordnance buff, but it's some nice detail, recessed lines around there. So you've got two of those, I think. That might be the aim. Is that the aim 9s? These might be the sidewinders. Looks like it's been opened before. Not bad detail. I'm not going to take these bits off because I won't get them back on again. Just take me forever. We have another cockpit tub, instrument panels. So second cockpit tub. Again, lovely detail. Two instrument panels and heads up. I think I'll use the other one because it's got the circle in it. But obviously you've got to make sure that you reference it and use the right parts for the right one that you're doing. Alright, there we go. There's missiles. I'm not going to take these ones out of the bag, guys. But there's some nice raised detail on those. Put that back in there. Well, that's just a spacer. Right, then we have engines. Two sprues, exactly the same. Obviously, for two engines, they're exactly the same. Really nice surface detail on that. But like I say, I don't know. Well, unless you were going to do it nice, lovely detail for the spinner, for the fan blades, nice cone. Yeah, I think it's gonna look really nice. Oh yeah, and a lot of raised lines all the way down the engine. Another small one is this part is there's a couple of bits for the wheels and the radar, I believe. I'm going to undo this end. No, I'm not going to undo this end. And a couple of cockpit instrument panel parts. There. The wheels obviously self-explanatory, and the radar dish for the nose, and on the back the radar dish for that as well. It's really nice. Extremely nice. Two sprues exactly the same. We've got an inline fuel tank, or two, or drop tanks. I don't know which one it is, but I think they were generally in line, I'm not sure, but two exactly the same. Some nice detail on there, all recessed, and the pylons to go with it for fixing. I think I should buy a load of small magnets and install them when building, so I can remove them and put them on, or whatever I want. Right, then we have the swingers, the swing wings. Really nice. You can see a bit of the mould of the plastic on the surface, but obviously paint will cover that anyway. Get that in the light properly. There we go. I think it should be good. Some really nice recessed detail. Really nice. And there's two sprues of that. That's pretty much it, I think, guys, for the sprues, other than there will be clear parts and bits in the box which I will open now. Right, there's the box. That's really nice. Really, really nice. A nice picture of that without the light on it. F14 Tomcat, and on the back it shows the wheels, the intakes and the engine covers, and all the bits and pieces. So there we have I wasn't going to, guys, but I will take it out. Really, really nice. Let's move that so you can see properly. Really nice. This one has got, by the looks of it, quite a... Has it? Is it me? No, I think it's just me. That's phew. I thought it had a humongous scratch down the side, but it doesn't. So that's alright. But this part here on top needs to be there, and it would be painted black, I believe. But then the reverse part of that on both has to be taken out. It'll have to be buffed out. lovely rivet detail on the front part section. And all around the cockpit canopy, to be honest. It's really, really nice. Really nice. I think maybe this part should have been attached, and so should this, attached to the front and attached at the rear. Stop it moving around and wobbling about and whatever, I think, but personally, but who am I and what do I know? Here we've got the ejector seats, two of. So you've got the seat cushions, the seat cushion and the back cushion. We've got the ejector seat itself, which is basically moulded as one part, which is nice. Don't have to put any of that together, so that's good. Just put the seat and the back and everything in, so that's good. That's nice. I have to try and figure out how to put it back in the bag. We have the nose, which I won't take out of the bag because it's the nose, there's no detail or anything on it. But you see how almost my finger length. We have a bit more clear plastic. Got the navigation lights. The heads up display. I don't know what that bit would be for, but I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. There's not a lot of detail, guys, so I won't bore you with opening that. Another small section of clear. We have full rubber tyres with excellent detail. Looks like no mould lines or seam lines or anything on it either, so they won't need any cleaning up at all whatsoever. Just to paint over with rubber tyre and track colour, and they'll be good to go. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Got what looks like possibly some seat belts, and got the rear view mirrors for the canopy, and a few other little bits and pieces on the photo etch side of things. Don't know what these bits are for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Quite long, tapered at one end. But we'll see what they are. I won't take them out, there's no need, really. And then we've got the air intakes and engine cover, the serious bit of it. Look at all that lovely rivet detail on that. Unbelievable. Lovely. And basically it just goes down to the point. Really nice. I'll put that back in the bag. And that's it, guys. That's everything that's in the kit. Everything that's in the box. You've seen the lot. So I hope you like it. I'm so looking forward to doing it. So looking forward to the build. I really do want to do it, but there's other things come first, I think. Anyway, so yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you've watched to the end. Let me know what you think, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.